Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today for day 23 of Frizzmas. I'm really excited about this video because it is brought to you by Ana Luisa Jewelry, and I felt special because I see them reach out to several content creators that I like to watch, such as Morgan Turner, one of my favorites, and a bunch of other people. So when they reached out to me, I was like, sure, I'd love to try some jewelry out because y'all probably know I don't wear a lot of jewelry. So I'm excited to try some pieces out and I am gonna show them to you. And I'm excited because this is a Shop My Stash lipstick video where I'm going to be sharing 15 of what I think are the most unique shades in my collection. So if you want to see that, keep watching this video. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, and you want to connect with other makeup enthusiasts in this community, definitely consider joining because we would love to have you back. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I am gonna cut to some footage from my phone where I show the jewelry from Ana Luisa. If you are not familiar with Ana Luisa Jewelry, because I wasn't totally familiar with them myself, they make high quality jewelry that's not going to like make you broke. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want this to sound like a commercial. I'm being dead serious. Now, when they asked to partner with me, they let me pick my top 10 pieces. And then they sent me 3 of those pieces to showcase. Now, one thing that you probably know about me, because I'm not trying to be fake, I don't wear a lot of jewelry, but there was a time where I did wear a lot of jewelry. Like I had a Tiffany bracelet, I wear my high school ring, I had my wedding ring, you know, I had different pieces of jewelry, necklaces and earrings that I like to wear, but I don't know when that stopped. Maybe quarantine, I'm not sure. But when I do wear jewelry, I like more dainty pieces. I like pieces that you can't feel. The thing about me is I can wear the jewelry out and about, but once I come in the house, for some reason, I can feel the jewelry. And I don't like how that feels. And I have to take it off immediately. I would even do that with my wedding ring sometimes because it's like, for some reason, I just became like hyper aware of it. It's weird. But this jewelry, I've tried it out and it's so cute. So let me... Mommy. Get one of the white chargers that's on the blue thing. So I'm actually wearing 2 of the 3 pieces right now, but as I said, I will show you everything in depth. Right now, I am wearing these super cute, let's see if you can see it. They're safety pin earrings, and they had a bunch of safety pin products, and I liked it because it just reminds me of my life. Just always trying to keep things together and kind of feeling like that piece that's just holding it together, you know what I'm saying? I also picked out this safety pin necklace as well, and it's got these little, you know, like diamonds on it. I think it is so cute and it's just so subtle, and it's something like I can't feel it, and I can't feel these earrings, so I know I'm gonna wear them. And you'll see I got a little pair of like really baby hoops. I just can't do as much as I want to. I can do some danglies, but not like, my vibe is usually something that may hang like this or some type of studs, but they have so much to choose from. Like I'm probably considering buying more, like no lie. So I'm not trying to be on here and be like, oh, like I wear this jewelry, like I just started, but I can say that I really like it. I think it's pretty, it's just cute. It's like right up my alley. It's something that I would wear to work or out, what have you. So the jewelry came packaged in these little cute cases, which I know I can either keep the jewelry in here or I can definitely use them for something else. And the first piece I chose was this really cute safety pin necklace. I chose this because I feel like I'm always trying to keep things together, and you know, I know that might be corny, but I just thought it was a really, really cute necklace. I also picked out these safety pin earrings to go with the necklace. I just thought it would be a cute little set. And the last piece that I picked out were these cute little hoops. They had different colors, but this one has like a cream type color in the inside, which I know is gonna go with most of the things that I wear. And again, these are right up my alley because I think they're just really dainty and cute, but you know, it still gives you a little bit of style. So I am really excited to be adding these to my very small jewelry collection, and I'm looking forward to wearing them. So right now, Ana Luisa is having their biggest sale of the year. It's 10% off of everything, and then they have some last chance items for 60% off, which I'm gonna start with the last chance items, to be honest with you. And they did give me a link, so I am gonna put that down in the description box in case you're interested in just looking and browsing and seeing what they have. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real cute. It really is. Now, I don't need to be getting hooked on jewelry though, because I already have an issue with getting hooked on things. So I'm gonna start with that 60% off first, just to be honest. So let's get into these lipstick shades. I've narrowed it down to 15. They have been sitting up here on my dresser for days because I thought this would be a really fun video to do and just give me a reminder about things that I have so I don't have so many repeats, okay? The first 4 lipsticks are going to be by Melt Cosmetics. Now, y'all know Melt has some of the most unique color stories when it comes to their eyeshadow palettes. I never really hear anybody mention their lipsticks at all, but they've got some fantastic color choices. I do in particular like their liquid mattes. They're not too drying on my lips, but again, they have some awesome shades. So I have 2 liquid lipsticks and I have 2 of their regular matte lipsticks. I think they're mattes. So let me grab them. And I'm gonna swatch all of these. I'm not gonna try them all on because that's just too much. So let's start with the liquid mattes, okay? We are gonna start with the shade Golden. I do not own another lipstick like this. It is such a different shade. This is the shade Golden. As you can see, it is a creamy golden shade. I'm not sure if, you know, this is everyone's cup of tea, but I can definitely say that it is a really unique shade. A lot of these liquid mattes and the regular matte lipsticks that I purchased from Melt, I usually get them when they have their sales for $5, which is great. Sometimes these are 10, but I know that the regular lipsticks that you're gonna see, I know I got those for $5. The next shade we have is the shade Fawn. Fawn is like a beautiful taupe. I think I already mentioned, I love how these dry down, and I think when I wear these 2 lipsticks, they are the hero of the look because they are so different. Next, we have the Ultra Matte lipstick in the shade Tomboy. I've had this a while, and you do see that there is some discoloration on the actual lipstick. Tomboy is a beautiful gray. I kind of feel like there are some brown notes within there. Who is this girl talking about notes? You know what I'm saying. It looks like there's some brown undertones, but y'all know I am not exactly sure about that. And last but not least from Melt, we have the shade Space Cake, and this is it here. The reason why I'm doing this video is because a lot of us have our tried and true holy grail go-to shades, and sometimes we want a change. We want to spice it up, and some of the things may be lying around in our collection that we forgot we had. So this is a reminder for you, but it's mainly a reminder for me. Here is the shade Space Cake, and as you can see, this is another gray, but to me there's a hint of blue in this shade as well. So these are my unique Melt Cosmetics lipsticks. And they have a lot of other unique colors on their site, but y'all know Melt, I'm still getting over the hurt. Next on the unique lipstick list, this is a liquid lipstick by Notoriously Morbid, and the name of the shade is Your Savior Is Here. And this is from the Loki collection. These are so cool. They're not every day, but they are duochrome lipsticks. I mean, how unique is that? So here it is, and it is like a green pink type shade. And try to make sure that y'all can see the color flip. So here it is, and you see when I turn my wrist, you can see the green flip. Let's turn the ring light off. I think you can see it a little bit better. Let's see if I change the exposure. I think you can see it right there. So that's like a really cool shade to have, you know, for a special look. Definitely the hero of the look for sure. All right, so that was number 5. Number 6 and 7 are some oldies but goodies by NYX Cosmetics. I've had these forever. The first one is the shade Moonwalk. So it's kind of like a bray. Do people say bray? It's like a brown gray. I don't know. And the second shade is, I'm just going to do these both, Lavender and Lace. It's this one here. And these are good lipsticks, and they also have the, you know, the lip pencils to match, and they're so affordable. So there's Moonwalk and Lavender and Lace. This one might not be as unique, but this one is definitely a really standout shade. So that was 6 and 7. Number 8 goes to one of my Fenty Beauty Mattemoiselles. I'm thinking about decluttering these just because I have found more matte lipsticks that don't irritate my lips, and Fenty lipsticks, even the balms, really irritate my lips. And the Mattemoiselle surprisingly can be hit or miss. Like sometimes they irritate and sometimes they don't. But when they irritate, it lasts for a while. So that's why I have not been using these. But this is the shade Clapback. It is a navy blue matte lipstick. If you do like these, I'm sure you probably know that she's probably phasing these out. They are on sale at Sephora right now for $7, and I do believe they are on sale on her website as well. I don't know the price on her website. Did I tell y'all I tried her perfume? I got a sample off of Menagerie. It's really nice. I know I didn't tell y'all that, so I don't know why I said, did I tell y'all? I'm telling y'all. All right, here's Clapback right here. Really nice, like almost black navy lip shade. Number 8 goes to none other than KKW Beauty. Don't do it and don't try it. I know she doesn't have a brand, but I have a ton of her lipsticks and we're not gonna do it. This is the first lipstick that I had in this corally color, maybe the first or second, but this is the shade Peach 3. And I know this may not be a truly unique color, but at the time it was very unique to my collection. Y'all gonna stop it. Like, the girl already doesn't have a brand, and I can still see people rolling their eyes about Kimberly. And there goes Peach 3. And she had the coordinating lip liners, and you could do the Peach 4 to, you know, do a darker outline, or you could go ahead and use Peach 3, but it's a really nice shade. The KKW Beauty lipsticks have more of a cosmetic-y type feel. Or smell. I don't know how to explain that. And I will say that after trying a lot more lipsticks since this, I'm not super fond of that cosmetic smell, and I'm sure that makes some of y'all happy. So that was number 9. Now number 10 goes to a very new lipstick in my collection, and this is Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Pillow Talk. Now before you say anything, I know that Pillow Talk is not a unique shade, and Charlotte Tilbury doing pink is not a unique idea. What I like about this is a hyaluronic lipstick lip balm. It is very shiny. It functions like a lip balm and a lipstick at the same time, and it's very hydrating. So this is more for the formula rather than the color, and it has this little click up situation. And there's the shade. As I said, that shade is not unique, but the texture, it reminds me of a gloss without being a gloss, because I am not a huge fan of gloss, and you can build this up. I just feel like it looks really nice on the lips, and she does have this in a variety of shades if you're not, you know, if you're all pillow talked out, which I can completely understand. And there it is, and you can see it's got a very nice shine and wet look. And look how that dried down. That dried down real nice. This almost reminds me of VR Sextraterrestrial from the Divine Rose 2 palette. Ooh, by Mama Pat. That might be a nice little combo. You know, it'll be like grungy and bold, but that's probably a nice pair. Next we have a matte trance lipstick by none other than Mama Pat McGrath. This is the shade Faux Pas. Now, it's a little discolored, but just bear with me. And I purchased this when Pat McGrath had her $12 lip shade. So I have a bunch of Pat McGrath lipsticks that I got for $12 and just shopping my stash because I want to make use of them. Now, there was a Fenty Mattemoiselle that was this color. I don't feel like getting up to find it, but The Pat McGrath Matte Transformula is way more comfortable on my lips than the Fenty, so that's why the Fenty shade is not on this list, because I'm not going to be wearing it. And there's Faux Pas. Man, I should have left the melt shades on here, but oh well. So that's what we've got so far. Shade number 12 is another new one by Gucci, and it is the shade Tasty Hazel. Come on, Tasty. I say that every single time. This kind of reminds me a bit of the Moonwalk shade, just a little bit, close but no cigar. But I loved this shade at first sight when I saw it on the Sephora website. It's like, they call it like a hazel clay. I think that's exactly what it is. It's like a hazel clay shade, and it is beautiful. I feel like every single time I wear it in a video, someone always says, what is that on your lips? And it's Tasty Hazel. And there's Tasty. Now the Gucci lipsticks is something I just can't really get hooked on because they are $42. I did get them on the Sephora sale, but it's still expensive with the sale price. But what are you gonna do? Speaking of getting hooked, Lisa. That's my Whitley Gilbert voice. You know, she'd be like, Jalisa, if you watch A Different World. Anyway, Lisa Eldridge Velvet Cinnabar. Now, I do know that there are some dupes for this shade. Did I show y'all Tasty up close? I'm not sure if I did, so let me do it real quick. All right, there's Taste. So, Velvet Cinnabar, y'all know I scoured the earth for this shade, and then recently she restocked it, but that was an accident. And I ordered the lip liner. Well, that lip liner is here. They had to ship it from the UK warehouse, and I got a little pouch to go with it. But Velvet Cinnabar is very, very beautiful, and every time I think I have something close to it, it really isn't. It's like orange, it's red, it's bold, and it's not. I don't know how to describe it, but as you can see, I don't have any unique reds because I'm not a huge fan of red lipsticks. I like more of the rust type shades. Like I do like Janet Rust by Gucci. That's a really nice one, but it's not. Is this Janet? Here's Jan right here. So, I mean, the differences are very slight, but you can see them. I even said to somebody, I'm like, look, this looks just like Cinnabar. They were like, it's a distant cousin. I think Cinnabar is really unique. Once I discovered matte lipsticks that are hydrating and they're not uncomfortable and my lips don't look cakey and cracked, like, you know what are some lipsticks that are really unique that I have in my collection? The blue and green lipstick that came from Menagerie. I'm going to show those, but I'm going to tell you why they don't make the list. Let me just delicately swatch Cinnabar. So here is Velvet Cinnabar. Again, it's just this perfect red, rusty terracotta shade. It is so gorgeous. I think that if Lisa Eldridge is on your list to try, and I'm no expert, I'm becoming an expert quickly, but this would be the one to get. It's out of stock now, but I will watch for her to restock it. I don't know when she will. She said next year, so I don't know if that's the spring or the fall. I don't know if she's gonna do pinks for spring and reds for fall, but whenever this comes back, that was a really good first shade. That one and Affair, I think, would be two absolutely beautiful first shades to try for Lisa Eldridge. And I really do feel like they are worth the money and that they're going to last a long time, provided I don't just swatch them on my arm. Let me get those Menagerie lipsticks real fast. So I purchased these two with the, I think it's called the Squid Ink palette. And you can even see maybe in the tube that there are cracks. My friend Kelly told me that a lot of these colored lipsticks have more of a white base, and I don't know if that means that they are drying, but let me tell you something, and I'm not even really trying to post the pictures because it's just too much cracks. My lips was looking all kinds of cracks, chappy and ashy. It was just too much, and the vision was so good to go with that Squid Ink palette. And look at those shades. Like, definitely I have nothing like this, but the reality for me is I am not going to be wearing these, not even for a special occasion. There may be a way for me to combine them with something else that I have. Like, if I want to lighten up a shade, maybe I can do a little bit of that, like mixing it with another matte lip and then get some use out of these. But by themselves, these are the chalkiest. I felt like when I wore them that my speech was funny. Like, that's how chalky they were. I felt like it was almost like slurred speech. It was unfortunate because I wore them in that video. Yeah, no, not those. So let's go to 14 and 15. There would be no way to do a unique lipstick video without mentioning the Kaleidos Cloud Lab Lip Clays. These are one of the best finds of the year for me as far as lip products because they're matte, but they feel like a cloud and powder. Like, it is a perfect name, Cloud Lab Lip Clay, and it is a matte liquid to powder formula. It's weird, but very satisfying and very nice. I have all of them, and these two colors are ones that really stood out to me. Now, I will say I wear more of the nude ones on a daily basis, but this shade right here called Mercury Wave, I really like this one. It's like a deep mauvey purple, a pauvey. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that because it's a mess. But again, this may not be the most unique shade, but I do think that this formula is unique. I don't know any other lipsticks or liquid lipsticks in my collection that have this type of texture. I'm gonna swatch the last one. This is the shade Agave. So this is a deep blue, it's like a teal blue. And there are the Kaleidos Cloud Lab Lip Clays. Ooh, let me change my battery, hold on. So these are the 15 lipstick shades in my collection. Let me know what you think. Do you have any shades like these? What are your favorites or your most unique lipsticks that you own? I know that we're not doing a whole lot of lipstick. I still have yet to figure out how to wear that spacer within my mask so that I can successfully wear the lipstick. I do try to wear my mattes, but then try to take one of these Kaleidos liquid lips to kind of top it so that it doesn't completely transfer. But I'm wearing a lipstick for me because nobody really sees my mouth during the day unless I'm eating, so that's just how it is. I was thinking that this Agave shade could potentially mix nicely with this shade here by Menagerie, but I don't even know if I want to ruin the cloud formula with this chalk. It's very chalky. If anybody has tried the Menagerie liquid lipsticks, let me know what you think. And it may have to do with the color and trying to achieve, you know, the blue and the green. It may not be all of their lipsticks, so you have to let me know. I don't know, I've been getting into luxury lipstick just a taste, but let me tell you though, don't sleep on these NYX Cosmetics lipsticks. They are so awesome, and they have so many shades. This is the Suede matte lipstick formula, and it's great. So many shades, every shade. I love these. Well, thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me today on another day of Frizzmas. This is the second to last day. If you get a chance, check out Ana Luisa. Just check them out. I do have a link in the description box so you can just see what they have. Again, I'm not an avid jewelry wearer, but like, you would have seen me fooling with this. If this was bothering me, you would have seen me messing with it. So if you're the type of person that doesn't really like to have a lot of like heavy pieces and things like that, they do have some like heavier items, you know what I mean? I picked out some necklaces that were like a 3-in-1 and things like that. But when they're on, they're just so dainty. That's the word that comes to mind when I looked at those necklaces and these pieces. But they do have some other pieces that are more like standouts, but I like the subtle standout. That's just my style, and I could definitely see myself purchasing some more items. Well, I hope this was therapy for you, because it definitely was for me. And until I see you again tomorrow, which is going to be the last day of Frizzmas, and I don't exactly know what I'm doing yet. I've got options, but I don't know what I'm doing. But until I see you again tomorrow, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see you then. Bye.